Hey everyone, it's Dana, and today is day 21 of my Ultimate Reset. So I am officially done. I just finished my dinner and my supplements not too long ago, so I wanted to share this quick recap video with you of my whole experience and let you know how everything went. If you've been following along on my blog, you can see, the day-to-day, how everything went. You can just read that. It's pushupsandpancakes.com. And everything is there. I did pretty much a daily recap of every single step throughout the journey. But this is just a quick recap to kind of tell you how everything went and what my results were. I went into the reset kind of hoping to help myself get out of a little bit of a rut. I wasn't doing too well with my clean eating. Essentially, I was doing all my workouts, but I wasn't eating the best. I wasn't making the best decisions. I wasn't planning things out like I should have. So I really needed, to kind of like jumpstart that. So I was hoping that the reset could help me do that, and it really, really did, but I'll get into that a little bit later. As far as my results, I am down 8 pounds, which is probably more than I've ever lost even doing a Beachbody program like Insanity. So that's like amazing to me. I feel tighter and toned and lighter in general. All my clothes fit better, and I never ever thought that would have been possible, not having worked out for 3 weeks. My skin, it's been like completely clear, and I attribute that to all the water that I've been drinking the entire time. I drink pretty much, I would say like at least a half a gallon, maybe more, of distilled water every day. I fill up my trusty bedazzled mug here with water every day and just chug that, 4 or 5 times throughout the day before all my meals. Sleep, oh my God, I have been sleeping like an absolute like rock lately. I go to bed and I'm completely lights out and don't hear a sound. Usually, normally I was like a pretty light sleeper, never really... pretty much anything could wake me up, like the dog scratching his ears and his collar, like jingling, I would wake up for that. Pretty much anything I would wake up for. Now, my fiance gets up and out of bed in the morning and I don't even realize that he's gone. I wake up in the morning completely like alone and not even know that nobody's in the room. So that's good. Throughout the reset, I've just been really, really happy with all of the meals. And the amount of food that we get to eat, it's just incredible. So that has been like a major plus. I was really worried that, they were going to like cut down the calories like a ton because you're not working out. So, but that's not the case. Sometimes there was more food than I could, possibly eat in one sitting. Especially with like a lot of the salads and the lunches. Like sometimes there would be like a giant microgreen salad and a bowl of soup, and I just like couldn't finish it all. But it was all like really, really healthy, really clean, really simple meals that were really easy to prepare. The first week I had a little bit of a challenge with kind of overcoming the whole caffeine withdrawal thing. I never thought I was that addicted to caffeine. I barely had a cup of coffee a day. And I thought that wouldn't be a problem because I had heard of people having, headaches and having a tough time in the first couple days. But I didn't think that would be me, but it was. I had a really tough time on day 2, kind of with the headaches and kind of feeling, I couldn't concentrate, I couldn't focus. Like it was just my head, it like was just throbbing. So after work that day, I just crawled into bed and didn't wake up until the next day. But when I woke up the next day, I felt completely fine. There were also some other challenges throughout the entire time. I had a lot of temptation. I wanted coffee. I still want coffee so bad. I don't think so much for the caffeine aspect of it, but for the taste and the smell. Like I love coffee, and I really, I might have to incorporate some decaf back into my plan. And I also had to face temptations like pizza and French fries, and I went out to dinner and there were these like crispy little fried broccoli fritters that my friends ordered, and I so wanted to eat them, but I had willpower, and that was like a big thing that I learned is I have so much more willpower than I thought I did. and I can say no to things and move on and, you know, get a great meal and still feel satisfied. I would sometimes order food because I didn't think I had time to make anything, but all the meals in the recipe guide for the Ultimate Reset were so simple and so fast to make that, you know, all you needed to do really was have the ingredients on hand. And that's what's so important is planning. And I learned that through the reset is, you know, sitting down at the end of the week and writing out a plan and going to the grocery store and getting all of your ingredients and figuring out what you need and having that physical plan like right there in front of you is just so helpful for getting through the week and being successful. That's the key to success is just planning. It's such a simple concept, yet it's so foreign and so difficult for a lot of us to do. That's something I'm really planning on doing moving forward is just sitting down once a week and just writing out what I want to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks the entire week and sticking to that. I also was impressed with the fact that I ate new foods. There are a few things in the nutrition guide that I wasn't familiar with, or was and just was kind of scared to use, like tempeh. It's this like block of fermented soybeans, and I never ever thought I would be able to cook with that or even like it. It's kind of scary looking, but it tastes great. You know, making it the way that it's, you know, prepared in the recipe guide. You know, they really put a lot of thought into this, and it's just fantastic how it all comes together. And, you know, if there's something that you don't like there was a roasted fennel bulb on the menu this week, and I was like, absolutely not, I hate fennel, I'm not doing that. So I swapped it for something else that I did like, and that made things a lot easier. You know, you can tailor it to your taste and to your needs. You know, they say, you know, make sure you try to get as much variety as possible. So I really did try to do that. But if there was something I absolutely hated, I swapped it. I also learned that, you know, that all my food started tasting different, especially fruit. Like, you know, everything that had like a little bit like of sugar in it, you know, fruit just tasted like so amazing and so sweet and so delicious by the end of this that I really it's like a treat for me now. Like having a Granny Smith apple with, you know, a little bit of peanut butter on it is like what I'm like craving that. And that was never something that I had a craving for before. I always wanted like cookies or cake or ice cream or bad snacks like that. But now I crave apples and peanut butter, which is a step in the right direction. Overall, I would say that this is, you know, pretty much, you know, a life-changing experience for me. There's a lot of stuff that, you know, I want to change about my lifestyle. It's a whole complete lifestyle change. So I would recommend this for anybody that's, you know, if you're new to clean eating, it's fantastic to help get you started. If you're, you know, if you've been trying to eat clean or you're doing really well with clean eating already, I recommend giving it a shot to, you know, test it out and test your willpower and see how you can do maybe as a vegan or vegetarian and just cleanse your body like from the inside out. It just works wonders on like with, you know, with making your energy levels better and how you feel with all the supplements and everything. So, you know, why not kind of, you know, like as the name implies, why not hit the reset button on your body and get it back to, you know, functioning like, you know, the machine that it really should be. So yeah, I highly recommend it. And if you're interested in getting started with it, or if you have any questions, or if you want to know more, just shoot me an email. It's pushupsandpancakes@gmail.com. I'll put it in the links below, and continue to check out my blog. I'm going to post a big recap post, including this video. So check that out at pushupsandpancakes.com. And thanks so much for watching. Bye.